My name is Dienstfrey, and I won the Katherine Kovács Essay Award for my article, The Myth of the Speakers, a Reexamination of Dolby History, which was published in Film History last year. Basically, it's about the stories that the Hollywood sound communities tell about their craft, and I was really interested in the histories they tell about their craft, the history of sound mixing, sound editing with respect to stereo and surround sound. And their stories often have the same origins. It's sort of there was sort of darkness, and then there was the light, then there was Dolby. And I was interested in this, knowing enough from my other research that there was, stereo and surround sound experimentation and a lot of interesting work that's been lost and hasn't really been remembered. But instead, we as scholars tend to repeat what the industry tells us, not knowingly, but you conduct interviews, you read their histories, you look at articles that are written in industry trades, and you kind of come across the same history. So I was interested in that, and I was interested not so much in, is it right or wrong, but what was the origin of this particular history, and what may have motivated them to shape it. And for them, it was that basically stereo history and surround sound, what we think is contemporary surround sound practices, that begins with Dolby and with movies like Apocalypse Now. And my work said otherwise. The documents I looked at, the technical manuals, patents, and listening to some of the films from the 50s and 60s that I was able to get access to at Chase Audio, which does digital restorations, and had the original magnetic tracks. I was able to say that this is wrong, but I was curious as to what was it, perhaps, that motivated these people to create the same origin story and then to recycle it throughout and perpetuate it, and what that does. So that's really what the article was doing. The Kovács Award means a lot to me. Like anyone, you put in a lot of work, and then you submit it for review, it gets published, and you hope someone will read it. I think my advisor says you're lucky if 5 people read anything you publish. So it was surprising, it was really moving that people not only read it, but thought it was quite good and deserving of this award. So it does mean a lot that the work you put in, especially as a grad student, that it's being read and it's being recognized, and people are responding to it in the way you want them to respond, positively. I think it's really strange that this is the first time that a grad student has won this award, and that it was me. I personally think that some of the best work in our field consistently has been coming from grad students, particularly from their dissertation work. So it doesn't surprise me that a grad student has won, but it surprised me that they haven't won in the past. But it is very meaningful to me, if that were true. I don't know, I find it hard to believe, but if it is true, then it's true, yes. But it does mean quite a lot.